Hello, everybody. Welcome to this new town I'm making. I'm releasing this episode maybe on Christmas, maybe on Christmas Eve. I don't know when it's going to get out. But this is Boreal Bay. Now, Boreal Bay is going to be my new city and city skylines, and I just got the new Creator Pack 3 and original city skylines. So, we're going to play around with this. Now, I just want to make something perfectly clear that I am not good at this game or like professional at it or anything, obviously. There's a lot I can work with here. But I think the start of my town's going to be should it be along this beach? Or should it be more over here? Like in the woodlands up there. I think it'd make more sense if I got into this little nook and cranny right here and I started making my town around here. Because that seems like a main like source that people would like to live around. It's a little harbor. People could live there. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Not build homes yet. Okay, so when you're going into the town, I think it's just gonna be a nice little road into the main part and sneaking right past the old cemetery. But I think for now we should have trees to the side of the cemetery. It shouldn't be like wide in the open. Cause the old house is hidden. Also, I gotta replace where the road used to go through there. Good, so you're driving by through here. You can peek through and see the old cemetery and the old cabin. But you're going through. So I think right here it should branch off and kind of go along. Yeah, here. I like that. Because then you also got the buffer of the trees right here. And then we can start making our little town based off of that. I don't know if I like a grid for here or not. Grids always make things tidier though, so I probably should. Maybe I'll build. Okay, let's see what I have to work with actually first. So I also got a new pack. Yeah, this Africa pack. Let's see what I get. Ooh, maybe cool for later. Double trumpet interchange. That might be my that might be my favorite. See what else we have. Okay, so I made a water advanced wind turbine. So that's done. I can have this just barely. Nope, cemetery does not like that. So I guess I'm starting people living right here. People living right here and right here. No, we're not zoning that. But here definitely. Also gonna need to get water. Heck, I have infinite money on. Well, let's be realistic. When you start a town, you're gonna have a water tower or a water pump. And I want a water tower, so I guess we'll get that. Towers will usually be near the entrance to town. So right there, and we'll go under the road. And then boom. Oh, nice. I actually don't need any power lines for now. Our first people are moving in, and then we can get small utilities in when we need them. This time I'm gonna try not to do anything drastic and do everything at once, which is almost always the way I like to do things in this game. But I'm gonna try to refrain from doing that this time, if it's possible for me. Sewage, darn it. Okay. We're not dumping it in the ocean. At least, yeah, we're gonna try not to dump it in the ocean this time. How do we do that? I'll find a way. But advanced, no, it would not be advanced. It would just be normal make pollution inland water treatment plant, right? Doesn't that make pollution? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. Now, the question is this close enough to the water tower to where it will pollute it? That is the question to know. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I really hope it isn't. Because if it is, then we're screwed. So, okay, cool. Yeah, it's close enough to receive power. Good. We have a good couple homes now with 23 people living in Boreal Bay, which this looks like a really nice place to live. You got the northern lights, you got an amazing sunrise, sunset, and that's your view. It's not that pretty of a view, I know. But eventually this will be a thriving port community with it's gonna be a hub for a lot of things. Eventually do that. I think I'm gonna start right here. This is where the first fishing harbor is gonna prop up. It's gonna be outside here. It's gonna connect to the road. It's gonna be Blackwell Street, Brown Street. It's gonna connect up. Nice. And we can get power to there. Of course it needs a fishing route and water. Now, I might need some more water soon. But start of a fishing industry in a town like this would be vital. Also, it doesn't need to go far. It just needs to make like a loop around, basically. Let's just follow the border. Yeah, I think that's good. Then we connect these. Oh, that's right. Okay. Good. This is a good start for our fishing industry. The nice little anchovy fishing harbor, whatever. Might as well make another one. Like this one's gonna get all the fish, but mainly anchovy. This one's just gonna get only anchovy. It's very slightly different. Oh, I made a bunch of new land though, I'll tell you that. Look at this bunch of new land I made. It's nice. Listen, I might have had to get rid of a house, but I made a nice little pier with a road. Eventually, this will become normal. And also, eventually, and hopefully, I get to destroy this little fishing harbor right here eventually. And it'll become an old warehouse or whatever. This is gonna have to look really weird. We're gonna allow it to fish up in there. How's it gonna pull this off? I'll find a way. That's how it's gonna do that somehow. We've pulled it off, and they need cops. Of course, they need cops. Gonna put our nice little first police station right here on the corner. See, I'd love to live in this little town. They'd call it like Misty Harbor or something, but this is Boreal Bay, because this entire thing's the bay. But for now, it just we have this nice little cove right here with our fishing industry, which is now gonna be booming. Look at how many boats we have. Look at this. This is great. I count 5, 6 boats. Our fishing industry is booming. That's why we want so many people, I suppose. But because of what we've just done, we can afford more people to live here. Now, not on that little thing, but definitely here. Actually, we're gonna cut it off. They can't live there. They can certainly live here, though. And we'll have a little bit of shops right here. Oh, nice, a bookstore. That's actually cool. And we have a bit of space, so we can have a couple more shops right there. Here, they're not going to build shops here. I don't know who would want this dumb commercial space. I mean, even here, you could barely build anything. Maybe like a fruit vendor could sell stuff there or something, but nothing really. More homes there, and we're going to finish out this block by homes there. Oh, this is great. Exactly. This is the old grumpy old man I was talking about who'd live there. That's perfect. And we'll just fill this in. No, we won't. Oh no, we can fill this in with pine trees, so the cemetery is still there. I really like this little town. Okay, so now we got. Oh, nice. This is exactly the type of little shop I like to pop up here. A convenience store, which looks more like an ATM, but that doesn't matter right now. All of that. One day we'll be able to get rid of all the power lines, which is my ultimate goal because I hate power lines. And also right now we should add in, because there's a lot of trees especially, you should add in a firehouse. Jeez, how long will it take me to say that? So I'll add that closer. I like that. Just in case a couple trees in the gravesite catch on fire too. It'll be right there. Because that's a historic area in our community. That is a tall tree. Holy cow. And home should only go too deep there. We'll have a home there, a couple shops here, and then homes here. Reclaimed land. We're like the Dutch. Who died already? That sucks. Okay. We'll have the new cemetery next to the old cemetery, because that just makes sense to me. Okay, wait, I need to turn something. That's not good. So, what the heck? I don't want to demolish the old man's home. The only other option is we have a road going up here, and then we have the cemetery. That works. I I mean, hopefully I'm wrong, and there just is a button I just don't know about that I just don't have. But we have the old cemetery next to the new cemetery. I can't speak today, and I apologize for that. Uh, Probably because I have a lot of energy. I'm basically saying things before I can think about the words I'm saying, which does not pair well for a video, so it's unfortunate that I decided to record today, I guess. Um, but I got everything under control. Is there even room for it right here? There's no point adding anything there. Let's get the water pipes up to this road. And can I finally get rid of it? No, I can't. Boom. No more power lines there. Which is exactly what I wanted. Eventually, as this town gets better. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something I really didn't want to do. Okay, problem. We're gonna have to get rid of this guy's house, and I feel terrible about it. Oh, nice. Okay, well, here's a compromise. We can just have an entire horde of grumpy old men living by the funerary, living by the cemetery. I feel like that works. That's a good compromise. They won't all fit, but they'll try. And we can have nice beachfront properties for the slightly richer people. This is actually the graphics look slightly better. I don't know if that's true or not, but I really like it. Or a waste that would take up all of that space, and I would not like that. This is by the funeral, so the funeral. I'm just gonna call the cemetery the funeral. I'll give it some space. I'll put it. Let me turn everything back on real quick. This is Firstly, I want to not do that. I do not want to do what I just did. Firstly, I want to get everything there, and it just did a goopy again. I want to get everything lined up there, and it, why did that do that to me? It could have been great, and then decided not to be. That is too short of a distance. What on earth is it? There we go. But it could be on one of these two. Or we destroy this historic home. Second option would be to go around it, which is actually kind of what I'm hoping for now. We could do that. And then boom. Perfect. We could have, right there seems good. Actually, wait, we have to give it space for a road. So, right there seems good. Oh, and a post office could go there. Perfect. No, the post office has to go closer to a central bit of town. So we're gonna put it there. On the main road of the town so far. Which the two main roads are Robert Street and Smithson. And then boom, perfect. Got a nice little start for this town. And also right here, I feel like definitely could be our industrial area. Move it a little bit away from the cemetery, so start it like here. But other than that, I feel like this should be the start of industrial for now. It can't go anywhere past this street because of this water tower right here. So everywhere else, we're gonna make this commercial right here. And commercial right here. That and that right here has to be commercial, and right here has to be commercial because we have to. I really don't want it to be infected. Actually, that road's enough. We can keep it like that. Boom. Okay. So this is gonna be our next setup for the next couple places. I plan on having this road come through, so I didn't bother zoning it. Let me just have this come straight down. There we go. Now I have a couple bit more of industrial. Now, because this is, again is starting out as a fishing town, we're gonna have the next part of our fishing industry. Algae farm. What do you think about that? Seems cool. I like it. What else do we have? Fish farm. I like that idea though. Okay, so we're gonna do our next step. Since we're starting to industrialize, we I feel like coal. Coal would be smart for our town. So we're gonna get a coal power plant. We're gonna get rid of this little industrial area. And we're gonna get our first. It's gonna be advanced too, because we're a big smart town. We're gonna get a coal power plant. We're also gonna get a medical facility because people might start to need that now, and we don't want people complaining yet. There's no use in having people complaining when we can just make them a medical center. It's actually starting to work. Wait, I'm actually doing good. Wait, that's insane. But I also want to do something with these fishing lines. I want to make them more neat, because that's too much. It could, if we want to optimize it, we could make it way shorter. So boom, the boats won't go all the way out. I mean, some of them will. This guy will go all the way out there. But other than that, they won't go too far out in the harbor now. Like out here, nobody will really go. So now we can have our fish farm. If I can find it. Fish farm, there we go. So the new old houses might have to go. Unless I can find a way to keep them, which I doubt it. Because of all that. So, we're going to get rid of these homes in exchange for fish. Because fish. If it'll let me. Because that might be a bit finicky. That sucks. That really okay. Nope. We're gonna get rid of that real quick. That works better because that can actually function. But that's just still gonna look utterly ugly. Well, we might as well have. Am I having a lisp? We might as well have homes here because fishermen they live here, right? Definitely. Maybe. I don't know. Heck, we're gonna zone this entire property out onto the beach because why not? And we're gonna zone this too. We're gonna get rid of these two commercial buildings in exchange for having two more right there. So I think that solves the problem. And right there, we're just gonna have small homes. Those homes look mini compared to the homes right there. What the heck? Is there an optical illusion going on here? Because I really don't understand it. This is weird. Anyway, our fishing industry is now going to be booming. And if we have a fish farm, why not an algae farm? That's my logic. And that's not going to be destroyed yet. Emphasis on the word yet. More fishermen need homes, so they're going to live here too. And people can live back here. That's completely fine. We need more people, so we're going to have more people. And perfect. Is the pollution spreading to the water tower? Not yet. The water tower seems to barely be safe, and my boundaries seem to actually be pretty close. Now, there's a slight bit of pollution that is still getting to these homes. And tell me there's no homes right here. There is homes right here. Oh no. That's not good. Oh, that's why there's a hospital there, I guess. And what the heck is... Jeez, Frank's Fish Stick Factory is really booming. They built a huge factory there. Here to there. I like that. If we did... Now, I feel like that'd be good, right? People would like living there. Perfect. We could do that. And then have a bit more commercial along here. Actually make this entirety commercial because there's so much pollution right in this little area because it's our industrial district. Technically we have two, but I don't think fishing produces any pollution. No, it doesn't. But it does give us a bit space for workers, so... Actually, wait, if we want a fishing industry, like a serious one, we shouldn't make any more industrial for a while. So I'm gonna stop that. See what other things we have. Seaweed farm. Our entire thing is just gonna be fish. It's all fish. Everything revolves around fish now. Get rid of that. And we'll follow it along. And I can already see how our town's gonna develop along this coast. Okay. Nice. There's a hill there. I actually like that. So, if I really wanted to, I could build farms here. Because that's farmland. Ooh, there's farmland a lot of places over here. Why did I choose fish? Again, I forget. But since there's more fish, there wants to be more people. That makes sense. People, 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 people. Now right here we have to have some commercials so they have shops. some commercial. They have shops. Why not right here? They have commercial shops. Commercial shops. And right up here in this corner. And there's a local business that started right here too. I've decided. And also here. And apparently here. And homes can start sprouting out. I can't speak. Sprouting up along here. Not there yet. But all here. This is going to be our big residential boom. It's going to be where we start needing school. I know, it's terrifying. We need school now. So they don't start complaining. What type of school should we give them? A community school? Seems like a good idea. So I'm going to give them one. This type of school. Actually, wait, no. I'm going to give them that new high school I saw earlier that I really like. I really like this high school. Or I could put it down here where it fits very snugly. I like that a lot. What is this? This is the community school. How many people can it fit? Oh yeah, right. There'd be 0 eligible currently for that. We'll put our elementary school right there. I like that. So we now have an elementary school and a high school. And that shall fit the people who are going to move into this area soon. Oh yeah, I should add that in. And we got a nice little waterfront area. We got our algae farm, seaweed farm, fish farm. Look at the fish. You can't see any fish. I still don't think there's any fish. What drives? Is there any fish? They lied to me. There's no fish. Okay, well, no fish. That's fine. Threat of tsunamis cause shutdown of nuclear power plants. That's right. I did put this map on 50-50 chance. Oh no, go on the road of natural disaster. Okay, natural disasters. So a tsunami hitting us would be very, very devastating, but it would also make for an interesting episode. Tsunami would be ultra devastating. Ooh, we have forest right there. Obviously, it's dense. There's a lot of things everywhere. This area is very rich. Oh wow! I know what we might do in the future. Oil and ore. There's a lot of ore and oil. Like right there too. There's a lot of stuff everywhere. I might. Is that an island? That is an island over there. I wonder if it has a lighthouse on it. What about that lake right there? That lake's good for farming, apparently. Is there any more things I can do with fish? So that was seaweed farm. There is fish market. Ooh, let's go! Finally. Fish market would go here. It's a big centerpiece. So we're gonna make the roads go around it because it's such a big place. Fish market. After fish market, fish factory. You know, and this is where we start getting Frank's Fish Stick Factory, I'm pretty sure. Because fish factory, I think, could easily fit in around here, right? Fish factory. There we go. What else does it need? Not enough fish. Well, darn it. Let's have a medium warehouse somewhere. I don't know where yet. Around here. Let's fit this thing. Also, let's turn straight birds back on. But we gotta turn off grid and angle so I can do that. So I can also have more people live around near the coast. It's a really weird angle, but I managed. There we go. People can now people there. And there. Well, actually, commercial would work better here. And basically all up here. But there. We're also going to have now, right here, medium warehouse. Or a large warehouse. No, a large warehouse would not make sense. But definitely 2 small warehouses of fish would make sense. I like that idea. Where's fish? Fish. And the other one. Fish, yeah. We're gonna run into this old road network soon, so I'm gonna get rid of more of that. People keep wanting to live here, which is silly, but it's true. We even have this weird modern home thing. Okay, so I think our fishing industry, we should have more boats. We should definitely have more boats. We need more fish, so we need more boats. And if we get more people, we're gonna need more industrial, which means more fish. So all of this is gonna have to be people. That's not gonna be people, it's gonna be fish. It's gonna be specifically an anchovy harbor, I think. Get rid of that. I connected to that one with. Okay, good. It recorrected itself, which is really what I wanted it to do. And it's gonna have a bit more rain. It's gonna do this. So nothing is stopping it from doing that. To go too far out yet. But the first boat's going, so that's nice. Our great little fishing village with our oh god industrial district in the background. Oh no. I'm actually happy I based the town around this little area. It's really nice. And our fishing industry is actually really booming, which is also good, I think. Fish, fish, fish. 672 tons of fish, which is cool, I guess. Does this have enough fish at the fish factory? They just turn it simply into goods. They don't tell you what's in the goods. If they do that, it defeats the whole purpose, apparently. I can do that. So then I can do this. Can people live here safely? Right here? Probably not. So I'm gonna have this first. And who cares? They get pollution from the fish factory. Womp womp. Also, we don't need all that road anymore. I mean, road, sure. But now we can have people who live in this part of the town, which finally, which has been my dream from the beginning, because people haven't been able to live here because of those blasted power lines. But now people can live here. Again, I'm not going to let the pollution ruin my dreams. People are living here regardless. I don't care. Let's see. Yeah, look, perfect. People are living right there. And then boom, people can live here. And then people can live here. I think. Oh, good, it's connected. No more power lines. Even better. All that's gone. I have a very small road there. No, that doesn't work. We're even gonna have people there for some reason. And all of this right here is gonna be commercial. I might think about relocating the fish factory to this industrial district over here because it makes sense to me. It makes big sense to relocate it here, especially if I were to do like this, get rid of Frank's old factory, or move a road right down here. So Frank's factory can still stand, but the rest would have to be demolished. Oh, nope, Frank's factory's gone. Never mind. We're gonna relocate this down. Not okay. Well, we're gonna think this through real quick. How are we gonna move this thing? I think we're also gonna have to relocate this here temporarily. Gotta think this through. And have the fish market goes there. I like that better. And then that can go there, I guess. Okay, we fixed it. I suppose we fixed it. How does that not work? That sucks. Okay, so we're just gonna continue there. Boom. That annoys me in so many levels. I cannot even begin to say how much I do not like that. Boom. Fixed it. We have a way bigger industrial district now. And we have all the industrial in one area instead of most of it in an area and then a big industrial building that's not in the industrial area and nothing. So it's all fixed. It's all good and tidy. Now, so we got our. This is gonna be concerning too, because right here, this is where all the traffic's coming in, right? I don't like that to be the only introduction to a town. So we're gonna have to do something about that. I'm thinking right here. Oh, wait. I don't mind that. Wait, looks a little odd. Let me try something. I like that a lot. What? Still don't know. Let me try something again. Then connect. I like this. This is the best way I've done it so far. That looks a lot better in my mind for some reason. Cars can get on it and go down it without it being too steep. It's not the most insane angles. Unless you're making a turn there, then that's really harsh. I feel bad for you if you're making a turn from there to there. That's not fun. I get it. But if you're going straight, then that's definitely fine. And you go up, you go down, and you're there. And if you ever want to go across, well, you're screwed because you can't go back. But it is what it is. Actually, you can, because then you could just go there and there. But perfect. Now you can get there from the other side. And it's enough clearance, barely. Okay, it's settled. We have a nice town. And we should have another police station, I guess, apparently. I'm gonna turn back on the things. Angle 90, road length grid. Road guidelines, yes please. We'll keep that back on. Now how? I do not, what the heck? Anyway, we're gonna bring the old road back. Or not. We're not gonna do that right now. Okay, we're getting off that road guidelines again. That is getting on my nerves. Get off road guidelines. That is extremely annoying. We're gonna go there. Then there. Not there. Fine, there. That's also annoying. That's not at all how I wanted to build that. So I guess I'm gonna just have to go straight here. Distance? What do you mean distance too short? And then I like that. Finally, I can zone this very annoying area. And then I'll extend water to here. Keep it under the roads if I can. And connect that up. Boom. And I think it would be beneficial if I built like a community school here. So I'm going to do that while I can. And I'll build... Sure, why not a library? Actually, I don't think a library should go there. It should go there. A library can go there. I like that area for a library. It's a nice place to revitalize that area, which used to be very polluted. Oh, wait, I can do a thing. I can get rid of a bunch of homes and make it way for new ones. And then new homes there. Perfect. Even more homes, which is what we need. And then right here, we can have a mini commercial center. I might even start going into the packs and getting like a small plaza or something. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'll do that. I'm only in debt $427, which for me is very impressive. Like, extremely impressive. Oh my gosh, I have everything unlocked. That's the one thing I forgot. I finally have everything. Shopping center. How big is too big? Maybe this. Maybe. I'm lucky. Maybe one of these. Yup, I thought I fit a plaza in there, so that's nice. Cathedral. Now, is this area Catholic? Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna build a cathedral because I think it'd look cool. And that's the only reason we're gonna build it. But we're also gonna need to get rid of a couple roads just to build it. And this road, oh no. So that's gonna be a historic building. That's gonna move there. Right here, we're gonna ignore that there's a one grid space. And we're just gonna build that so they can't get mad. Purely for the reason they can't get mad. That ruined it. And that works, but it's not as good. Looks like a weird painting, the road layout we have here. We also have all this. And I'm slightly satisfied with that. I forget what else we were gonna have there, but it's not there anymore. And we have a high school, which can fit, please, 1,000 people. That's actually really good. And it's a really good call for me to build another one because we needed it. People are starting to move into this place, and it's actually becoming a little bit more dense. And it's a good call to build the post office there. At least when we first started. But this is kind of like the center of town. I guess the post office is in the center of town. So it was a good idea. But my town is Catholic, I guess, for some reason. So that's interesting. Also gonna have pine trees. Now, before anybody says anything, that's just because I thought a cathedral would look cool in the middle of town. But nobody's gonna say anything, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, we got more pine trees because they look cool. Have I been calling it a pine tree this entire time when it was a conifer? I'm gonna keep calling it a pine tree because I don't care. But that's funny. I think the next step naturally would be to extend this road along the border and connect it to there. So then we could do that and connect these two roads together. Please work with me here. Barely. But this time, I'm going to predict for the future and put all of this down as commercial. And good start of this down as commercial also. The rest can be obviously residential, that doesn't matter. Boom. That works. I'm not going to get another zone yet. There's no point for me to do that. But we got a good bit of people in an amazing area. But let's look at our pollution count. It's not... Now, that could be very dangerous. Is it spreading? Or is it stopped? Because if it's stopped, I can keep it there and probably not worry about any pollution. But 14% average drinking water pollution is enough to scare me. So we're gonna move it. Where to? Probably slightly to the left. We're gonna move it there. We're gonna move the water. I didn't really want to ruin that much, so we're not gonna ruin much by moving it there. It's all gonna intersect there, like where the old water tower used to be. So now we got the water tower there. Is everybody gonna... Okay, I think yeah, okay, average drinking water pollution. 0%. Good. Good. Let's look at happiness. 70%. Okay. 90. The industrial folks really love it, because the more, I guess, the more pollution they get, the happier. Like, what the heck? 95% happiness. I don't think I'd like to work here. What the heck? Does it just mean the bosses are happier? Or does it mean both? Because if it's both, that's very weird. More places for people to live. More places for people to live. More and more and more. Right there, right now, nobody lives on this. I have a feeling that eventually I'm going to have to adopt it as my main road, which scares me. Because that is a huge road for me to, like, seriously use. But more and more people are moving in. 1,500 people. It's gone to the point where I'm going to have a second water tower, which means that there's a lot of people. If I ever consider making a second one, that's just wild. No. So we could fit it there. And with that, is there... Maybe it does reach. I don't know yet. We'll find out by looking at this map. No, it barely dodges pollution. I put it in a perfect place. Just like here. We've put them in barely safe places. It's like our water towers and our pollution markers to where it ends. How many workers work at, only 11? Well, at least it's a very efficient fishing route. This was only 85% efficient. How about the other one? Oh, right, that's the seaweed farm. That one's 100% efficient. It does slowly make fish. I don't actually need to make more because of the fact... Now, I'm only $1,700 in debt, which is surprising to me. I think it's finally time to, make this road a thing. I really did say I was gonna make it a university, but as I was building it, I'm like, wait, I don't think I should build the university there. I actually might consider saving it for either north of the town or somewhere on like a hill up there or somewhere. I don't want it to be this close to town. Now that I think about it, I want it to be a bit out. Like it was built as a small university to start away from town, so people could get a higher education, and as a private school. I think it'd still be a private university, but I think, actually no, I think it'd be a public university now. But that's because it's grown in size, probably. Am I gonna be making money? Wait a second. I thought I was gonna be making money for a second. But people want to live in this town for whatever reason. But I think I'm gonna need a new height. Yeah, I'm making money. That's scary. I've been actually managing this town decently well, which is also terrifying. I never am able to do that. What else could I put? I want to put some, yeah, like I said, I wanted to put something that really stuck out. Besides the cathedral, of course. I realize that the cathedral is probably one of the most jaw-dropping things in this town so far. How about a clock tower on on the very top of the hill? That'd be a cool place to look at, right? Right here, clock tower. Oh, wow. Yeah, that does, that does bring stuff in. Wow. I really like that. Also, I want to check our power soon, because, I might look into geothermal power plant, which would be a lot of money, but I'm also in infinite money mode, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. How much power we have? See, availability is going slightly down. We might get rid of this thing soon. Okay. Yep. No. I immediately revoked that decision. But I'll keep that geothermal power plant there for now. More power, more people. So just gonna be like a reserved beachfront street? Like, this is nuts. Okay, I don't like what it's doing when I do that. So look, I have like a reserved beachfront street. Here, that's what Faith Street has become. Or, I guess not. Actually, I'm okay with that. Faith Street ends here. Or not. It'll end there. Faith Street is a very weird street. I might as well make it continue. There's no reason for it to stop yet. I mean, you could argue that it ends right here. But, I think it should keep going. For why not? Faith Street. We're gonna rename it Beach Street. Because it only makes sense. And now I can do this, and then do this. No, I don't like that. I'm gonna have to get rid of the historic cabin. Or I can do this. And then go freeform. Do that. Which looks slightly better, but it might still drive me insane. No Graham Street. It doesn't get a Graham Street. But this might go into here soon one day if I feel like it. This is actually getting big. It's beginning to be a really big town. Okay. Is there anything else to do? I might end this episode once we get 2,000 people or to a place where I'm comfortable. Because I need to zone in a lot of area. No, not yet. We'll do that in the future if there's high demand for it. But not yet, please no. Okay. Let's admire my, this is my finest work maybe right here. This, I'm gonna call it the Horseshoe Bend. I love it. Oh, we might need another recycling plant. Darn. Actually, I think the recycling plant's the reason I made the industrial district in the first place, was it not? I'm really satisfied with the beginning of Boreal Bay. It's a nice little cozy town. It's been nighttime forever, it feels like. Um, and it's been raining for a little bit too. I wish it was daytime again, which I can make it happen in the snap of a finger. Just kidding. It's gonna stay nighttime. I said I can make it happen, not that I would. But reaching 2,000 people, our old parts of town, and our very polluted industrial district of town have grown. We started over here actually, but we've expanded eastward substantially with a huge boom in our population. Not from the, I mean, kind of from the fishing industry. You could say it helped. I mean, that's what we're known for. Boreal Bay with all our anchovies. There's also fishing harbor, the first harbor. Oriental Street should include that too. That's now going to be called Pleasant Street, which I'm okay with. And we're about to hit 2,000 people. I mean, I don't think I should add any zone anymore because there's so much. Maybe this area right here can just, right there can all be commercial. And come on. Okay. Okay. 1997. 1998. Yes, okay. So, we hit 2,000 people. I think that's going to be the end of today's episode. I also got the remastered version of City Skylines, which means, yes, I can get all 25 if I wanted. That's why it says 24 available. I can even get over there near that, like, reservoir kind of thing by the river. So, this is going to be a really fun place to build upon. I've only started in one tile. This series could probably go for at least over a year or so. Depends how long videos take to sprout out of this. But first video, we got 2,000 people, which I find pretty cool, and I hope I edit this. If I don't, then this is actually going to have to be 2 videos, because in truth, this is the second video I shot of this. This is not the first video I shot of this. Trust me. Our first video was, 38 minutes ago. Anyway, see everybody, thank you for watching. If this comes out on Christmas, Merry Christmas. And have a great new year, because I'm going to take a little bit of a break. After I just took a break, I'm going to take another break. See everybody. Have a great Christmas. You're watching this then. And a great new year. See everybody. Bye.